You've tuned in to Chasing the Tiger, a program of Tennessee State Sports Production Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final edition of Chasing the Tiger for the 2015-2016 school year. My name is Prudencio Logan, and we have a list of sports that we have to cover today. But before we get there, I'm joined by my co-host,
Marvell Wade,
and Andre Tolliver.
The pot's been boiling, dinner is served. Let's see what we have on our plates today. We'll be jumping right into football. Last season, the team finished 4-6 overall, 1-6 in the conference, and they finished 8th in the OVC. They did not play up to their potential, but they are looking to improve.
Yes, sir.
And with a tough schedule ahead of them, we'll be doing our way too early predictions for the 2016 football season. They start the season September 3rd against Arkansas Pine Bluff in the John A. Mary Classic. I think they beat Pine Bluff, they beat Jackson State. Over the next 5 games, they lose the next 4. Overall, they finished 5-7, with the 3 biggest games being against Pine Bluff to start the season, against Eastern Kentucky, and against Vanderbilt. Marvell, tell me your prediction for the season.
I mean, you know, Coach Reed's very intense, and I know the new recruits that he has coming in, and some of the returning players that he also has, I know he's going to be on them. So I think with Coach Reed's intensity and the new players they got, for the most part, I believe they're up there win total by 2 wins from 4-6 last year. I think they'll get to about 6-5 this year.
So yeah, 5-7, 6-5. Andre, what do you think?
You know, I'm going to go ahead and say 7-4, you guys. Piggybacking off of what you said, Marvell, Coach Reed got a wonderful team this season. They're going to do damage. Two games, though, however, I think is going to be the key games to watch. One being Eastern Kentucky. You guys know last season they lost 45-21 over there.
Right.
So that's going to be our homecoming game. You know we got to show out.
You know it.
We got to do our thing. Second game, Vanderbilt. Want to call us out. We got to go over there and show them what's up.
Come on now.
We got to show them what TSU is about, baby.
Come on now.
Playing that tough SEC competition.
You know.
Put it on Andre. TSU over Vandy.
Right,
We'll be jumping right into tennis. Marvell, give us a little insight on men's tennis.
Yeah, well, the men's tennis team, their season is over now. They finished with a record of 9-14, 1-7 in the conference. But they lost their season finale to Belmont 7-0. So they ended their season on a 2-game losing streak, which isn't the best, I guess you would say. But they, on the bright side, senior Daniel Burnell, he played his final collegiate matchup, and he's won, I believe, 22 single matchups over his TSU career, and they honored him with a senior day ceremony for his last match. So.
Great way to honor a great player for TSU. Can you give us a little insight on women's tennis, Andre?
Absolutely. Now, we got 8-11 overall. Now, that's not ideal, but you know what? We got 1 game left over playing Southeast Missouri. So we're going to go ahead and at least go out with a W, you guys. Let's go ahead and root for them.
You know it.
All right, that's women's tennis. Andre, can you give us a little more insight on softball?
Now, softball, where do I begin, guys? Where do I begin?
Start right there.
9-32 overall this season, 2-12 in the conference. We had a 16-game losing streak at one point, but then we went ahead and bounced back. Jocelyn Yates, second baseman, she went ahead and hit it out into center field, got them 2 RBIs to win the game.
Okay.
Got us out that struggle.
Yeah, 9-32 record. Jocelyn Yates has been a dim light and a dark shadow for softball. Transitioning from softball, we're going to go into Marvell with track. Can you tell us about track, Marvell?
Yeah, well, the track, what we're going to do a little, I guess you call it a feature, if you want to call it like that. Claire Damon, she has been dominating the OVC with track this season, at least outdoors. She's been dominating this season. She has 5 OVC track athletes of the week. She has her 3rd in a row right now, so she got a good 3-peat going on right now. She set her personal record in the heptathlon with 5,729 points, beating her previous record from the 2014 season of 5,399. And they have 2 invitational meets coming up soon that'll get them ready for the OVC Championship outdoor meet that will be held at the Ed Temple track. So here on TSU's campus.
I do remember Claire and Damien's dominating indoor track, and now she's dominating outdoor track.
You know
she is a one-of-a-kind athlete. As you guys can see, we have a lot of great things going on with TSU sports. Football, men's and women's tennis, softball, and track. Make sure you subscribe to us at TSU TSPN on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at TSU TSPN, and check out TSU Sports at TSUTigers.com. I am your host, Prudencio Logan, and this has been the final edition of Chasing the Tiger.